Hello out there, all you lovely people of the internet, and hello again to my league, Nefarious Hounds, who rock hard. Sorry, still got my cough. Anyway, I've now come on to the setup video for quite possibly what has been described as being the worst ever collectible assignment that any possible video game has ever given anyone. Now, we've done the Boots collection, that's the green one, that was covered by the, let me have a look, the No Man's Land collection, which we've collected, which were the gang patches. We've done the back, which was done with Big Belly Burger Time, which is also part of the Waste Meta collection, which takes 4 collections itself. The Gold Quality Booster comes, Bibbo's Burgers, Signature Plates, which I did on the last video, the Wayne Tech Watches, which has been covered before, and the Big Belly Burger Time collection. What I'm going to go through now are the legs. They have a separate category all of their own simply because of the difficulty in going through collecting these. What I wanted to show you before I even get any further is the collectibles themselves in the broker. Then I'm hoping that I've actually got, I should have actually done this before I went any further. Thanagarian. Sorry about this, people. Thanagarian. Right, I'm going to search for Thanagarian in the broker system and see what it produces. Ah, there we are. Thanagarian Disruptor. That is one of the collections that are offered, and it is the rarest of this collection that I'm about to cover. Now, why have I gone to the broker system? That is why. That is what some people, that one, it is the Thanagarian Disruptor. That is what some people are selling them for. If my maths are correct, and they're a little bit off, it's 1,250,000 in-game cash. If you're on Legendary, that is all well and good. If you're on Premium, that sucks arse so hard. Because, well, you've only got a limited supply of cash. You can only get 2,000 every time. People selling things, making money from them, I'm all for that. I mean, look at that. Someone is actually selling something on here for 10 million. I mean, seriously. Well, what are they expecting to get? Robinson Remembrance? Well, obviously, that is part of another collection, which probably I might cover at some point, but you can see why some people go to a lot of expense to try to get these collections down, because you can make huge sums of money very, very quickly. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I am level 13. All I've done is quite simply just do these collections. That is all I've done. Just this one set's main collection, 2 instances, and that has been it. Nothing else. Just this one set. Plus 1 or 2 investigations, 1 or 2 briefings. Well, I've had to do the briefings to get this set for the shoulders, the hands, the head, and the chest. They are a briefing in themselves, and I'm not going to go into those because they are static. They don't move, unlike the collections, which do move, and they move randomly. Cersei. We love Cersei. Not as much as we love the poster for Power Girl, but still, we love Cersei. Anyway, on we move. I've got this as a setup video just to give you some idea as to where these collections are, and my opinions on how you should be going about getting them. Now, I'm not going to respec, although I'm Power Girl. Now you see why we love Power Girl. She's just Power Girl. Supergirl from another dimension, but still. There are many reasons, two reasons why she's very, very, very cool. It's a pity that she's also part of the first instance that you actually go through as a villain. It's great. You are tasked by Parasite to try and drain her energy. I thought she was Kryptonian. I didn't think that was possible, but still. Anyway, where do we want to be going to? Well, Rasta. There's a Rastafarian villain in this game. That is super cool. That is also the Lexcom. It's not quite a PvP armor, but it is sort of. But it looks kind of cool, and it's only part of it. They haven't got the shoulders. It's the Hijack Servitor collection. See, I know my stuff. Anyway, what we're aiming for is that thing over there. That's the Science Spy. Why I'm doing this setup video and now going at supersonic speed. I mentioned in a previous video that collecting in the Tomorrow District is a bind, and quite frankly I wasn't exaggerating at all. You're lucky, and you will be lucky, if you can spot a collectible from, and I'm not kidding, because some of them, there are collectibles that appear on this roof here and on this roof here. Now, how are you supposed to spot that? By being down on the ground, running around like the acrobats or the super speeders. You're not. The only way that you're ever going to be able to, that's an exabyte, that you're ever going to be able to collect these things is if you're a flyer. Now, what I wanted to illustrate before was I've been harping on about do not take supersonic speed, and well, there's never been any proper really proof of why that is such a bad idea. Let's try and show you right now why being super speed is such a bad idea. Hopefully it'll do it, because on the PS3 it's already pre-rendered. This might be the only time when this game actually does what it's supposed to do, because on the PS3 the loading times for some of these areas suck, and they really do suck hard. So yeah, that's what I mentioned there. The bridge, the top of that building, only just coming into focus just as you're going over it. That building there, same. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. This will turn into vegetation. Occasionally a collectible will pop up there, but not very frequently. And it is only just finished loading by the time that I've flown over it. That purple haze is a magic instance, but so this is giving you a clear indication of why you should not be going at supersonic speeds. It's because the game doesn't load fast enough, and you'll miss stuff because the game isn't loading fast enough. Aside from the fact that you're actually looking for stuff while you're up here on the ground, you're looking out for something that is smaller than that small twinkling little flash that just disappeared behind my red knee. Just there. Much, 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 much smaller, and right on the ground floor level, because they do sometimes appear down there. So you need to be aware of where you're going to be going, which is pretty much what I'm going to show to you now. That building that is over my head, that building to there, over to this one here just by my head, over to what is just above my head there, to those two buildings that look like they're forming an L, because they kind of do. That's near the Big Belly Burger Time corporate HQ. Then come work your way back round to here, this building just above my head there, work all the way down this block to that building, go down to there, and over to that building over there, near the bridge. And then what you want to do is essentially come back to here, to this building here, over there, over to the building where the bridge was, that you can't see now because it's too far away, to the two towers with the two black spots on the top. You've got one right above my head and one there. Then go to this building just above my head, and then back down to this green shaded thing that's just above my head. I'm not kidding you guys, this is going to take about 3 goes just to do the individual sections, and then I'll do a speedrun video, because it does need a speedrun video just to show you where to go. But please, again, and I'm going to say it again, do not take supersonic when you're doing this collection. If you've already got it, my advice to you would be learn how to operate the controller properly, because you will end up doing this. Now I've got one-handed controlling, doing operating the camera stick and the other stick, and it's a nightmare. Not to put too fine a point on it, it's an absolute nightmare. But you're going to have 2 hands to actually do it, so you're going to be better off than I am when I'm actually going to be showing you where to go to get these things. So that's not such a bad thing, but still. I'm going to start from over here. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, things will be in place, because it does take a bit for these videos to load. So I'm going to start from the top of this building here. There's usually a saboteur trying to blow up this satellite. There isn't this time, but we're going to go from here. My character's going to look a little bit different next time, because I'm going to remove everything except what I'm going for, which are the pants, because quite frankly I'm sick of looking at that green. So anyway, when I come back, I'm going to start going through the Tomorrow district, around the areas where I started finding these alien technology disruptors and disablers. Hopefully we'll find 1 or 2 of them during the runs. Like I said, I'm going to take about 3 goes at doing these, and hopefully it'll be a big help to you people. Right, I'm going to leave off there, because I'm just about to hit the 13-minute mark, and I'll see you soon.